Are You Too Close asks, is it best to just get separate goggles for analog and HD? Yes. The problem is money. If you have enough money to buy a separate set of analog and HD goggles, that's totally what you should do. I currently use my HD0 goggles as my analog goggle. And the reason is that the HD0 DVR is so good. It sounds silly, right? I recorded a video with my Sky Zone goggles once. And I forgot. It's been so long that I forgot that analog DVR goes out of sync because frames drop and the DVR skips the frame. And I forgot how much effing work I used to have to do to sync up the analog DVR with my voice because it didn't stay in sync. The HD0 goggle records local audio. It has a built-in microphone. So when I'm talking, I can hear myself talking on the DVR, and it helps me sync the video with the rest of my cameras. And it stays correctly in sync, even when frames get dropped, even when recording analog. And it's just a good-looking, good-quality DVR. So I use my HD0 goggles as my main analog goggle for that reason. And that's not a reason that applies to a lot of people who aren't content creators. The HD0 goggles are fine analog goggles. I know there's people out there who say they have problems with black screen with green dots and rolling screen. Maybe it's because I have the original V1 hardware and this is a V2 hardware problem. I don't have that problem. I've been fine with the analog performance. But just the bulkiness of the HD0 goggles with the analog screen would make me choose dedicated analog goggles if it weren't for the DVR issue. So I would absolutely buy separate analog and digital goggles if you have the money to do it. But if you don't, there are some options other ways. The way you phrase the question makes me think you have the money. Should I get the Fat Shark HDO Plus bundle from Get FPV? I've said before, I'd get the SkyZone Sky 04X or the Sky 040 Pro before I got the HDO Plus. I'm just so tired of Fat Shark releasing the same gosh dang goggles year after year with a tiny change here, a tiny change there, not really doing anything to actually try to compete or try to improve. And I'm tired of rewarding them for it. I'm sure it's a fine goggle. It's the exact same Fat Shark goggle, more or less, that have been released for the last 5 to 7 years with a slightly different optics module, and I'm done with it. I wouldn't. If you buy it, it's probably going to work fine for you. I wouldn't buy it.